You're listening to Muscle and Mind, your weekly dose of science-backed strength and strategy, hosted by Blake Anders, a sports science grad who breaks down fitness and mindset into real-world results. Train smart, think strong. This is Muscle and Mind.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Muscle and Mind, your weekly dose of science-backed strength and strategy. I'm your host, Blake Anders. Today, we're diving into a subject that's often clouded by a lot of misconception and hype: fat loss. Now, if you've ever stepped into the world of fitness, you've probably been bombarded with a barrage of fad diets, miracle pills, and quick-fix solutions that promise to melt away body fat overnight. But here in this space, we're about cutting through the noise and getting to what actually works. We're going to explore fat loss in a realistic, pragmatic way. No crash diets, no gimmicks, just evidence-based science and practical systems that can help you burn fat while keeping your muscle. Whether you're a seasoned gym-goer or just starting out, my goal today is to equip you with the tools to make informed choices about your body and your health. So, let's get started. At the heart of fat loss is understanding the science behind it. First, we need to talk about the fundamental principle guiding fat loss: energy balance. In its simplest form, fat loss boils down to consuming fewer calories than you expend. This is known as a calorie deficit. But while the concept is simple, maintaining this balance in a sustainable way can be complex. Our bodies run on energy from the foods we eat, and when we don't get enough energy from food, our bodies turn to stored fat for fuel. This might seem straightforward, but the body's metabolism is intricate and multifaceted. The metabolic processes that dictate how efficiently your body uses energy can be influenced by a multitude of factors, including genetics, age, muscle mass, and even hormonal levels. Which brings us to an essential point that many people overlook: the importance of maintaining muscle mass during fat loss. You see, muscle isn't just aesthetic, it's metabolically active. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories your body burns at rest. Losing muscle during a fat loss phase can actually slow down your metabolism, making it even harder to maintain a calorie deficit. That's why preserving muscle is crucial when we're talking about healthy and sustainable fat loss. By keeping your muscle mass intact, you ensure that your metabolism remains efficient, helping you achieve your fat loss goals without hitting undesirable plateaus. Now, let's debunk some of the common myths and fads surrounding fat loss. One pervasive myth is the idea of spot reduction, believing that you can burn fat in one specific area by doing endless exercises targeting that region. Unfortunately, our bodies don't work like that. Fat loss occurs throughout the entire body based on your genetic predispositions. A flat stomach from thousands of crunches isn't going to happen if your nutrition isn't in check. And speaking of nutrition, how many times have you been told that carbohydrates are your enemy? Low-carb diets might show initial rapid weight loss, but they don't necessarily translate to sustainable fat loss. Cutting out entire food groups can lead to an unbalanced nutrient intake and, often, increased cravings and eventual binging. What plays a key role in sustainable fat loss is understanding the role of diet, specifically the macronutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Protein, for instance, supports muscle preservation and helps you feel full. Carbohydrates are important for providing energy, especially if you're active and working out regularly. And healthy fats are essential for hormone production and overall health. So, instead of demonizing any one macronutrient, it's about finding the right balance that works for your individual needs and goals. Meal planning and portion control are fantastic tools for managing your energy intake without feeling deprived. When it comes to workouts, effective strategies for fat loss revolve around exercises that maximize calorie burn and promote muscle retention. This means incorporating a mix of cardiovascular exercises with strength training. Cardio helps with burning calories in the immediate sense, while strength training supports muscle retention, boosting your resting metabolic rate. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, combines both elements and can be particularly effective if you're short on time. Remember, the best exercise routine is one that you enjoy and can consistently commit to. Beyond physical strategies, we can't ignore the psychological aspects of fat loss. Successful fat loss mustn't only transform your physical appearance, but should come with a shift in mindset and behavior. Stress, for instance, can hinder progress by impacting your hormones and leading to emotional eating. Therefore, developing healthy coping mechanisms, practicing mindfulness, and ensuring you're getting enough rest play significant roles in your journey. Ultimately, setting realistic goals and celebrating small victories, rather than only focusing on the end result, can keep you motivated throughout the process. Creating a personalized fat loss plan involves understanding your unique lifestyle and needs. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Consider your daily routine, your food preferences, and exercise habits. Setting a sustainable pace is crucial. Aiming for a gradual loss of 1 to 2 pounds a week can be a realistic and maintainable goal. If you encounter obstacles or aren't seeing results, it might be time to adjust your approach. Flexibility is key. Lifestyle factors like your job, family commitments, and even stress levels can influence your progress, so it's vital to remain adaptable and open to change. Long-term success lies in maintaining results without resorting to restrictive diets. Let's focus on sustainable lifestyle changes rather than temporary fixes. Continuing with balanced eating, regular physical activity, and maintaining a positive mental outlook ensures long-term maintenance. Remember, the ultimate goal here isn't a temporary transformation, but creating a sustainable, healthy lifestyle that you can maintain over time. It's about finding enjoyment in your journey, not viewing it as a chore. And what about when you've made progress but hit a plateau? Plateaus can be disheartening, but they're a normal part of the fat loss journey. To move past them, you can try something new. Whether it's tweaking your diet plan, adding variety to your exercise routine, or increasing the intensity of your workouts. Sometimes it's also about taking a step back and giving your body some time to adjust. Patience is vital, and while it might take longer than anticipated, trusting the process and staying consistent will ultimately lead to results. As we wrap up today's episode, it's important to recognize that the path to fat loss is a deeply personal journey. We've talked about understanding metabolic processes, the significance of muscle preservation, debunking myths, the impact of diet and exercise, and the psychological components of this process. But when it boils down to it, the strategies you implement must align with who you are and what you want to achieve. Our hope here at Muscle and Mind is to provide you with guidance, backed by science, to help you make confident, informed choices regarding your fitness journey. Thank you for tuning in to episode 11 of Muscle and Mind, where we discuss smarter, evidence-based approaches to fitness and mental resilience. I hope you found today's conversation on sustainable fat loss strategies enlightening and motivating. Remember, the goal is to train smarter and live stronger. We're here to support you every step of the way. For more insights and upcoming episode updates, don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked what you heard today, give us a rating, share with friends, or comment with your thoughts. Until next time, keep pushing forward, keep challenging limits, and let's continue to smash those fitness goals together. Goodbye for now.
That wraps up this episode of Muscle and Mind, where strength meets strategy. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to follow and share it with someone who trains with purpose. For more episodes, tips, and resources, head over to muscleandmindweekly.com. Until next time, train smart, think strong.